Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be trying some of the Daiso makeup I got from Korea. I've heard good things about it. It's going viral at the moment. And let me tell you my experience, guys. Like going in there, I went through about 4 to 5 different Daiso to get the collection that I have right now, because not all Daiso shop actually have them in stock or when I went. So my experience wise is don't just go to one, don't give up, just go to a few, because you'll be shocked to see some of the places that actually have it. Before I get started, I want to mention that this will come in 2 parts because I feel like I got a decent amount and I don't think I can try all products in one video, so I'm splitting them up. So this is part 1 and there will be part 2 as well. So without further ado, let's get this video started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put primer on, and this is by the brand ipkn, ipkn. This is the moisture primer. Oh, it does feel like a cream kind of a texture, as you can see. Let's see how it feels on the... Oh, definitely have very strong scent to it, but definitely much more of the creamier, watery side, which honestly I do not mind because my skin is dry. I'm going to go all out and put 2 different cushions on my face. One is a velvet cover cushion, while the other one is a dewy skin cushion. Let's start with the velvet cover first. See, notice that here also have this meshy part. I'm not sure whether it is to take out some excess cushion, but I'm just gonna do this and show you guys. One push. Ooh, decent amount came out. It does have like this bubbly look on it. Ooh, I've heard good things about this part, so we shall see. But from first impression already, I can see it's quite white, quite fair on my face. It's very heavily scented, guys. Like you can smell it. In terms of the coverage, it's definitely covering a lot. It's very like watery, which is nice and feels quite hydrating on the face, which is good. But I can see that on the nose is definitely harder to apply. It does slide off a little bit if you don't set it properly. Can you guys see the line of that? Look at that. This is the velvet cover cushion side, and I have to say, first of all, it does give you this velvety matte finish. And what I am very surprised is this area here looks really nice on my face. I do not see any of my dry patches, not so much on the forehead either. It looks really good. I just hope that there was a darker shade, but let's see how my makeup will look and whether I can blend all out. I'm going to do the dewy skin cushion on the other side, and the differences between these two is just the coloring, but they both have the same packaging. One push, same thing as well. Let's see, I have to use this because I couldn't peel off the film. This definitely feels way cooler on the face, and this definitely is leaning towards more of a pinkier undertone, and it's definitely really white. I'm so sorry for the sound outside, guys. They're like building houses at the back, so, and it's really hot, so I have to open my window up. Overall, with this particular dewy skin, first of all, it's really light on my face. I don't know if you guys can tell off camera. I'm just gonna move my hair so you guys can see the differences. And the finish of this is really nice. It does give you a very beautiful dewy finish. You can see the glow here on the side, which is really nice. And the finish of this is pretty good. It does give you a good coverage. And comparing this with the velvet one, I feel like this one you can see a little bit more of my blemishes compared to the velvet one, but in terms of the finish, it still gives you a very nice finish. I like the glow of this. The only thing I just don't like is the whole like whiteness of it, you know, but we'll see how it goes at the end. But so far, both give a very impressive coverage, but I feel like this dewy skin gives a faster finish look. Like it was faster for me to apply this compared to the velvet. Maybe this one just slide on really well, really quickly. I have 2 different colors. This actually come in 3 different colors, and these are the Slim Brown Pencil and also by the brand Tag. I wasn't sure which color I was wanting, but I decided to get both. but today I think I will go for number 1. So you get one side where you get a bit of that angle going, which is great, and I like that it comes with the brush on the other side. And I'm going to follow the angle of this, but you can definitely see the brownness of this when applying onto my eyebrows. I feel like this particular brown is leaning towards much more of that reddish undertone. I feel like I can see a bit of that red undertone with this brown. I like it gives me like a very nice airbrush finish look when I brush off all the fine lines. So I'm very happy with the finish of this. I also bought a brow cara. I don't often use a eyebrow mascara, but I thought, you know what, why not get the whole shebang and try it out. And I don't know how they do the pricing, guys, but this actually costs 5,000 won. If you think about 5,000 won, I mentioned the cushion is 5,000 won as well. So I'm like, for something this small, it's 5,000 won. Like, doesn't make sense to me. See how this looks? I'm gonna brush off the excess so I can show you guys the spoolie. As you can see, it's very, very tiny, and it is much more of a darker brown. So I'm just gonna lightly apply it on my brows just to see how it looks. You can definitely see the color transfer of this, which is quite nice. I like that it doesn't look like there's a lot when you transfer it, but at the same time you can see the differences when applying this on the brows, if it makes sense. This is the multi-color stick, and I got an all 3 colors, 1, 2, and 3. Apparently all of this again is a multi-use. It's supposed to help with contouring, and you can blend it with your hand or with a brush. I am going to try number 2 nude brown as a nose contouring. Multi-stick, this one costs 3,000 won, and I've seen people rave about this, and a lot of people use it more to contour the lips, which I'll do later on as well. I'm just gonna put a little bit just on the tip of my nose, just to give me like this. I don't even know what I'm doing, guys, so I'm just gonna just do that. I actually got this nose shading brush, and I was really excited to get this because it took about 4 or 5 Daisos for me to find this, and I found this in the COEX Mall in Gangnam, FYI. That's the only place so far I've seen that sell the brushes by tag. But doing this, brush off the cushion, and it actually makes my nose quite patchy, which I don't know if you guys can see. So I'll contour my lips now. This brush costs 2,000 won. That's the cheapest thing so far. 2,000 won. What I'll be doing now is I'm going to take number 3 of the multi contour stick, and this one is called Nude Rosy, and I'm going to use this as the base of my eyeshadow today. I just use my hand to just blend this whole thing out because of how creamy it is. I can't be bothered with a brush. Tag don't have eyeshadow palettes, or from what I can see they don't really have it, so we're gonna focus on the Twinkle Pop, which is the Clio brand now. 5,000 won, and I got mine number 2. I believe they have 4 different shades, but I decided to just get one because I feel like I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes and all of the colors are very similar to what I have, so I'm like, there's no point getting it. I think one palette will give me an overall feel of like the pigmentation and stuff. It has this like clear plastic packaging, which is interesting. So the one I got is a number 4, like I mentioned, and it's leaning towards more of that mauvey cool undertone side. So you get like your shimmery shade here, your darker shade here, and the base colors. So we're gonna play around with this, but I like there's 2 mattes and 2 shimmer shades. The first color I'm gonna go is this one here. It's like this. Oof. Can you guys see the fallout? I feel like this will emphasize the base a bit more. I'm gonna take the brown. This brown also have a lot of fallout, so I'm just gonna apply on the outer part of my eye, and then a bit on the inside. I'm gonna take my pinky and apply this. This is like a pink purpley champagne color. Ooh, look at it, guys. Do you see that? Do you guys see that shimmer? Oh my gosh. Overall, I'm really impressed with this eyeshadow palette. I love the smoothness of it. I love how pigmented it is. I love the finish color, especially the shimmer shade and the purpley undertone. The only downside to it is obviously the fallout, which obviously you need to be careful, but you know, it's preventable, which is good. I can create this look with these 4 eye colors. I don't need anything else apart from that multicolor stick as like the base. I want to tightline today, and this is also by Twinkle Pop, and this is their eye drawing gel pencil liner. I believe it has different colors, but I decided to just grab number 1, and it's a twisty and it's like a flat pointy liner. I would do this on camera, but I know myself that I will struggle, so I will quickly get off camera and do this, but I can already see that this is very pigmented, so I'll be back. I like that it didn't transfer onto my bottom lash line, and I like how creamy and smooth it is. Like, it's very pigmented, it just glides on so easily. I'm really impressed by this, and I regret not buying more because I usually tend to stock up for tight lining, like my Laneige liner that they don't have anymore. Going back to the Tag brand, I bought all 3 of the eyeliners, 1, 2, and 3, and you can see one is an ash black, second one is dark brown, and third one is muted brown. So I think I'm going to go for ash black today. And like, sometimes when I hold this box, it just feels like there's nothing. I legit open up the boxes to check that there's actually something when I got home, because I'm like, what if somebody steal it? No one will know because it's like so lightweight. Ah, interesting. It's a pencil one. I thought it's like a liquid one, so this would be interesting to see how I'm gonna apply this as a wing. So I'm gonna apply a bit. Yeah, not bad. To finish off the eye look, I also have this pencil eyeliner, and this gives you like that eye gold style look, but I have seen a lot of people raving this particular one, so I was like, I have to give this a go, guys, you know, because if people say get it, I will get it. In the packaging, it shows that it's like a pointy finish, you guys can see, but for my one, oh, because mine broke, so it became like a blunt one. Definitely more of a matte finish. I don't see any like shimmer. Is this supposed to give you shimmer? No, I don't see any shimmer, and then apparently I'm supposed to apply on the outer part as well. So I'm gonna do it between where I put the doughy look and the liner to brighten up. Decided I'm going to apply a little bit of the shimmer on the inner part of my eye just to brighten up the look, because I'm loving the shimmer shade, so why not shimmer it all out, right? The eyes are done, and I'm going to go back to the face, and this one is the Tag Duo Multi Shading. Now this one comes in 2 different tones. The first one is soft warm, and the second one is the cool tone. I gave the cool tone one to my friend Judy because I feel like she preferred the cooler look, and I'm going to pair this one with this vegan contour brush. I love the brown tone of it. I love the warmness of it. The colors of this two really reminds me of the Peri Pera V shading shade that I have, and usually with those ones I like to swirl both of the colors together to give that effect. So I might do that with this one too, so that it doesn't look like too chocolatey brown on me when I apply this on like this. Whoa, look at that. No fallout. I'm impressed. So I'm just gonna lightly apply first. And I've been seeing this on Little Red Book that they apply contouring shades like this. I don't know, I'm just playing around, guys. I'm liking this finish. Like, it's not too pigmented, but you can see the color and it's definitely beautiful, which is great. So I think I'm just gonna leave it as is because I can definitely see that it's building, which is good. I actually have both colors 1 and 2, but I decided to try number 2 today, Fair Mauvey, because I feel like it will pair with the eyeshadow today. So it's a duo of a highlighter and a blush. As you guys can see, this color is definitely very pinky. Let's see. Don't see much of the mauve, guys. It looks quite like pastel light for me. So just be careful when you apply, because I apply a little bit too much. I'm gonna blend that out soon. It looks very like frosty white. I wonder if it's picked up. Oh yeah, it's very frosty. I feel like this is more of a matte finish, because I don't see much, even though it has like lumpiness of it, but I feel like it doesn't really pick up on the brush. This one overall I think is okay. I feel like this pink is a little bit too light for me. The highlighter is definitely leaning much more towards a natural side. I have the overlit pencil. I think I have 1 and 3. I couldn't find number 2. I heard number 2 is really popular. But this 3 is an ash beige one, so it's more of a brown undertone. And I'm gonna put it on top with this Pure Glass Tint in Cool Mauve number 2. I have all colors as well, so if you guys want me to do like a separate swatches, let me know. It only comes in 3 colors, I believe. So I'm gonna do the lining first. It's definitely very brown and reminds me of the multi contour stick. Like, I feel like they're very similar. You see, it's like an ashy brown. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but we'll see how it goes. Ooh. Ooh. So that's how it looks like, number 3. And this really reminds me of the Etude House. I'll try and find a picture. It looks like a popsicle one and really reminds me of that in terms of the texture. It's very like jelly-like texture. It definitely doesn't look like a glassy tint because it's leaning towards much more pigmented, which I totally like. And also the smell is like a grape smell. But the scent actually disappeared quite quickly. I hardly can smell it now, and I really like the finish of it. Overall, I'm actually really impressed with all of the products I've tried today. But if I have to pick 5 products that I would recommend right now, first impression wise, these are the 5 products. So let's get started. The first one is the Velvet Cover Cushion. The more I actually look at it as I apply my makeup, I am loving the finish. Like, the finish now actually blends really nice into my skin. It doesn't look that fair or bright. I feel like it's perfect for me. I just really admire the finish of it. It really gives you this very nice blur, poreless finish, which I'm actually really happy. I'm not sure it's because whether I use the moisturizer or primer, but again, I think the pairing is actually really good as well. But I just love the finish of this. Only thing I feel is that it looks a little bit cakey on my nose area, which I can easily fix it, but other than that, I just love how smooth it looks. So definitely recommend this one. I have to recommend the eyeshadow palette. I mean, come on, like, for this, it's so affordable. It comes in 4 colors. It has so many options to try. I love the shimmery. I love the whole shebang of this. Definitely recommend. It's good for travel as well because it's so lightweight. The third one would be the Twinkle Pop Eye Drawing Gel Pencil Liner, and I'm just so sad that I didn't buy more of this, but I'm really impressed with how black it is, how creamy it is, and it didn't transfer onto my bottom lash line. So I really do wish I could have stocked up with this. So if you guys get this, don't get one, guys, okay? Get more than one. Stock up, trust me, you will need it. And for the fourth one would be the multi shading. I'm loving this. I can definitely see myself replacing the Peri Peri with this one, like, or just like, you know, use both and take turns, because this is actually really good for the price. I'm actually really impressed with this. I love the warmness of this. I love the brown of this. I love the combo. It's just amazing. Last but not least is this Twinkle Pop Glass Lip Tint. I love the finish of this. I love the mauve shade of this, the cool undertone to it, the purpley shade to it, the comfort of this, the moisture it has. Like, it's just great. Like, for the price, you can't go wrong with this tint, guys. Like, I'm actually very impressed. Overall, I'm really happy with the products I've tried. If you guys want to see part 2 of this one, let me know, because I definitely do have more to try with you guys. I'm like, oops, one fell off, but there is more to it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this part 1. Let me know what you guys think, and definitely let me know if you guys have tried any of this when you guys went to Korea. I would love to know what are your favorite products. But yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.